Now listen.
What up?
There's some good news.
Good news.
The Los Angeles Rams just won a Super Bowl.
It's pretty good news.
Bad
I mean,
news.
that's good for 1 out of the 32 teams.
Bad news.
Whoa.
One of those players on that team
Uh-huh.
got injured.
Yeah.
His name,
Is
code name OBJ, actual name Odell Beckham Jr.
okay, I know that guy. Man,
Pretty
16 cover
bad.
athlete.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty bad injury, to be honest.
What happened?
It's an ACL tear.
It's nothing he ain't used to, though.
Nothing to get.
He had one before.
He had one before. That's another clear indication that I want you to think of. I want
How-
you to keep that in your mind.
How long ago?
How long ago did he have his first one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A couple years ago.
Couple years ago.
So he
I don't know
recovered
exactly.
from the same injury, and then he got the same injury
I mean,
again.
it just seems like the last 5 years he's been in and out with injuries, like
Was it the same?
very often.
Keep that in your mind.
Was it the same
I'm keeping-
ACL or no?
I don't know.
That I don't know.
I don't know. But recovery time around
Long
December
time. Recovery time?
next
long
season.
time. Long time.
That's a long time,
Wrong time.
right? So, what I'm proposing, I think OBJ is going to hang up the cleats here. I think he's going to go out a champion.
Wow.
He has a kid now. He got to be a dad. He got to look at good schools for 3 years down the line.
He
Yeah.
is 29 years old. That's what I was looking up. He is 29
Yeah.
years old. OBJ is 29 years old.
Was drafted, I believe, 2013. Is that whenever he was drafted?
Sounds about right.
I believe.
I think so.
Been in the league a long
14.
time. 10 years almost at this point. Next year would be, what, his 10th season?
Is that right? There's no way.
2022 to 2023 season?
I think he was drafted in 2014 because I think OBJ draft.
Let's find out.
He was drafted in 2014, 12th overall pick.
2014. Okay, so.
Steelers were actually going to take him if he was there.
Wow.
Yeah. Imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was actually going to be furious if they drafted him, too, because I thought he was going to be... Well, they didn't really need him, a wide receiver, but
Yeah.
man,
So-
they would have hit
yeah.
pretty nicely, though.
So what? That's 8 years. This was his 8th
Yeah,
season.
This would be like his 9th season. That's a long time. I mean, obviously players go
Yeah.
a lot longer,
Yeah.
but they don't have these types of injuries. They don't have the
Yeah.
opportunity to go out as a Super Bowl champion. I think he
Is-
can hang up the cleats here.
Is that that's his first Super Bowl?
That's his first
That's
Super
his
Bowl.
first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought the Giants won.
No. No.
So the thing about Odell Beckham, though, so say he's going to be out for all this time and he's going to come back towards the end of next season, midway through next season. What if the Rams are just doing really good and they just want him to come on the team and he's the third wide receiver behind Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp and doesn't have like high expectations?
That's a fantastic
Would
theory.
he be third or would he be second?
Do you think
Depends how good Woods is doing. Obviously, he had a more off year, but that might have just been because Kupp was doing so
Yeah.
good.
do you think the Rams are going to pretty much be able to keep their whole team intact?
For the most
Hey
part,
man, if injury doesn't happen, they're looking hot.
Because there's another rumor that's out there right now. Not even a rumor. Aaron Donald stated this. Aaron Donald said, "Bring back Vaughn and bring back OBJ, and I'm coming back."
and
meaning
guess
if-
what? What Aaron Donald wants, Aaron Donald gets.
But he's also rumored to be the highest played defender this upcoming season, which I think is a smart idea. He's a really good defender. He's, I think, like in the middle of the pack. Well, not middle of the pack of like all of the decent really starters. I think he's like maybe the 10th or 11th highest paid defensive player. Like he's really not
Aaron
even
Donald?
towards the top. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Or they're ready to be, I guess.
I thought he got his huge contract. I mean, so like the thing about it is, once a player gets their big contract, like every single year after that, like everybody's always one ups the deal. Like you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
T.J. Watt, that guy.
And the thing is, too, is they're not looking great for cap space. So if they're going to pay Aaron Donald all this money, are they going to be able to bring back some of these players? I
Right.
feel like Von Miller and OBJ are the two players that you don't necessarily need to come back. Those
So
are players that are older that came in.
they
and they're not
definitely
needed.
well, we've seen them come in and make an impact.
Yeah.
And you can't really argue against that. Von Miller did really good whenever he came in, and so did Odell Beckham, especially in the absence of Robert Woods. Now,
Yeah.
those guys, both of those guys, have definitely made over $100 million already in their career, for sure. Von Miller was at one point the highest paid defensive player in the league,
Yeah.
and I think Odell was the highest paid
Yeah.
wide receiver in the league at some point. So they made their bag. And now it's like at the point kind of what Tom Brady did. He took the pay cut for the Bucs so he could win another Super Bowl. Are they trying to like help their legacy at this point?
I think everyone comes back. That's my prediction. I think everyone comes back. I think just seeing that they could do it, because it was a risk giving up those draft picks, they put in everything for that Super Bowl. I think.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's
they're
not time to
having-
just stop right now.
That's the thing. I feel like they're having
Yeah.
such a good time playing because they were so good, and it's like, let's do it one more time. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they have. I feel like they have a great chance of going back-to-back Super Bowl champions
They could. I mean, obviously anything could happen.
if
from
everybody
now
is
until then.
healthy and comes back.
Yeah.
Like Von Miller, Aaron Donald. Like that's so overpowered.
Yeah.
So any shot Aaron Donald might be bluffing a little bit. There were rumors before.
Could be.
There were rumors before. The amount of money that I guess he's not. I
think-
can't believe he's not like top 5.
No, yeah, I've seen an article saying he
but-
wasn't even top 5.
I mean, he would definitely take a pay cut to go on the Rams.
Who
I
you
mean,
talking
like to
about?
stay on the Rams.
Aaron Donald?
Yeah,
Like
I don't
if,
think
I
he really-
mean, like let's say somebody
He's
offered him a
already
massive-
taking a pay cut if he's not the top 5 paid player. if you
Right.
think
So like,
about
what
it.
do you think he's gonna? You don't think he's gonna go anywhere else?
I don't really think money really has to do with it. I feel like now that he won the Super Bowl, he feels like he's done everything that he's
So he can
wanted
retire.
to do.
So you
the
think
defensive player of the years. Now he has the Super Bowl. He's been dominant every single year. He's been known as a top 5 player every
Yeah.
year since
so?
he's been in
You
the
think
league.
he stays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually think a really good theory is that he, Odell, and Vaughn retire next season, no matter what happens. Super Bowl or
I can
not.
see that. I could see that. I think at minimum they go to the playoffs, like NFC Championship.
Yeah, I mean they should be the without a doubt favorite in the NFC because it's not as stacked as the AFC
The
is.
other thing is, with that OBJ injury, it's like if he comes back, is he going to be as good? I think he will. Like
But
there's a chance that he's not as good, but
No, I mean he probably won't. I mean you can't have the expectations for him to be. I mean players.
he's done it before though.
I know, but a lot of players that tear the ACL. I mean, those really affect players. Like it's like just a mental game of having to make cuts on that same knee that popped out twice for him.
Yeah. So I just looked it up. Aaron Donald is the 5th highest paid. So he's in the top 5, but he's 5th highest paid. He's
Does it
behind
show the other
Khalil
players?
Mack,
Okay.
Miles Garrett,
Khalil Mack.
Joey Bosa, and TJ Watt.
Which is okay. I mean, should he be paid higher than all of them? Probably.
Yeah.
But like top 5 though is
Dang, you think they're gonna pay him though at this
no,
point
no,
in
no.
his career?
I really don't think that pay has anything to do with it right now with Aaron Donald. I just
Right.
feel like he should be the number 1 paid player and on defense.
Well, I don't know though because again,
TJ Watts.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna argue like TJ Watt. He just won Defensive
Yeah.
Player of the Year, but
yeah, Aaron Donald was talking about hanging up the cleats too. He said that this might be his retirement, and again, I think that was kind of blown out of proportion. I don't think it was actually going to happen, but clearly he's thinking about it. I mean, that stuff doesn't just come out of nowhere.
yeah.
So again, I mean, this could be a next season thing, like you said, where Vaughn, OBJ, and Aaron Donald all go out and into the sunrise, together. But we'll kind of see exactly what happens.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Your final verdict? Do you think OBJ is going to hang it up or no?
Well, I think he's gonna finish out this season. Come in late because I think the team's gonna be doing good. Not a lot of pressure on him. Just come in whenever he has to. I mean, they still have Van Jefferson also.
Do you think he's going to want to
I know
play?
probably
though?
would.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
would.
Dude,
yeah.
I think he will because I feel
That's
like
my
if he
concern.
can get 2 Super Bowl rings,
Yeah.
and it's like he doesn't even have to
well,
play the
yeah.
whole season. It's
No,
like,
I'm not even talking play. Like, do you think he would want to be a starter and not sit
Yeah.
behind Robert Woods and sit behind Van
I
Jefferson?
think, of course, he'd want to be a starter.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think he would. I don't know if he'd even. I mean, I think he'd be fine in third slot, being the third wide receiver on the team, because I feel like he's like, this might be like a scare where he's like, I'm at the end of my career. I don't want to risk injuring another thing, so like, I'm fine with being the third guy.
It's been happening so often, though. Who's to say whenever he comes back that he doesn't just hurt something else?
What do you mean?
Oh,
yeah,
no. I mean,
that's why I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like he'd be okay
Yeah.
with
it,
being. in
it
that
seems
third
like
spot.
it's been happening a lot. I
Mhm.
mean, even if he tweaks
I
something
think-
in practice, I mean,
My final prediction is I think Vaughn, AD, and OBJ come back and try to win one more Super Bowl, and then they all ride off into the sunset holding hands.
and
Maybe
real
a
quick,
smooch.
does Odell retire with the Giants?
No.
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't
No.
think so either. I feel like that's obviously where he started his career, but I don't think he really has any allegiance to the Giants. He was unhappy.
Not with how it ended, I guess.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was unhappy with that. He's
Yeah.
definitely not going to the Browns, obviously. He's unhappy with that.
No.
He retires at the Browns.
Yeah.
No.
Him and Baker.
Imagine that twist.
He went, wow.
I think he would be very happy if he. I mean, it would look awesome to win 2 Super Bowls in a row and then retire with that team. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine a Rams-Browns Super Bowl. He beats Baker to end his career.
That would be awesome.
Storybook.
Let us know what you guys think about OBJ and the whole Rams team. Let us know who you think's coming back, who you think might be stepping away from that team. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.